Bob Marley was born, Robert Nesta Marley, on February 6, 1945, in 9 Mile, Jamaica. He was a singer, songwriter, musician, freedom fighter, and revolutionary. Today we discuss 10 life lessons we can learn from Bob Marley. We do the knowledge and discover the jewels that made him one of the greatest revolutionary artists of all time. Welcome to the Life Television, where we bring you exclusive videos on movies, music, and history. Please like and subscribe for more exclusive videos. Number 10, discover your talent. Marley grew up on his grandfather's farm in 9 Mile, St. Anne Parish. He was abandoned by his father, Norval Sinclair Marley, and raised by his teenage mother, Cedella Malcolm. Marley's maternal grandfather was an early musical influence on Marley. Marley began to play music with Neville Livingston, later known as Bunny Wailer. Bob moved to the Trenchtown slum in Kingston, Jamaica at the age of 12, where he grew up amidst poverty, which inspired his music and cultivated his talent. Marley formed a vocal group with Bunny Wailer and Peter Tosh. The lineup was known as the Teenagers, the Wailin' Rude Boys, the Wailin' Wailers, and then finally, the Wailers. Number 9, find joy in life's journey. Bob Marley's quote, "Some people feel the rain, others just get wet," suggests a profound lesson in perspective. We can choose to fully experience and appreciate life's moments, even the challenging ones, rather than just passively enduring them. Teenage Bob kept pursuing music even through hard times, struggling with poverty and homelessness. He never gave up. The Wailers got a chance to audition for one of the biggest producers in Jamaica, Cox and Dodd. Their single, "Simmer Down," became a Jamaican #1. The Wailers, now regularly recording for Studio One, found themselves working consistently, but the money was slow to come. In 1966, Marley married Rita Anderson and moved near his mother's residence in Wilmington, Delaware, during which she worked as a DuPont lab assistant and on the assembly line as a forklift operator. Although he was away from his group, he continued to practice his guitar in his room. He dreamed for the day he could once again make music. Number 8, live authentically. Bob Marley remained true to his roots and his Rastafari faith, using his platform to spread his message without compromise. This teaches the power of being genuine and aligning one's actions with core values. In 1966, Emperor Haile Selassie of Ethiopia visited Jamaica. Although Bob was in Delaware, his wife Rita went to see the king and told Bob of the divinity of the emperor. The visit was seen as a divine event, solidifying the belief of Marley and others that Haile Selassie was a returned messiah. Marley, who was birthed by an absent white father, found himself in Rastafari and looked at Haile Selassie as a father figure. Later that year, he returned to Jamaica and began to grow his dreadlocks. Number 7, use your talents for positive change. Marley used his music as a weapon for peace and a force to unite people across borders, bringing attention to poverty and injustice worldwide. This highlights the importance of leveraging personal skills for the greater good. As Marley returned to Jamaica, he reunited with Peter and Bunny as they were all growing into their Rastafari faith. They began to put Rasta themes, messages, and principles in their music. They continued to develop their sound and release new music. In 1972, Marley was introduced to Chris Blackwell, who was the head of Island Music. Blackwell had licensed some of their Coxsone releases for his Island Records. The meeting resulted in the offer of an advance to record an album. In Marley, Blackwell recognized the elements needed to snare a rock audience. He said, "I was dealing with rock music, which was really rebel music. I felt that would really be the way to break Jamaican music, but you needed someone who could be that image." When Bob walked in, he was really that image. The Wailers returned to Jamaica to record the album Catch a Fire. Primarily recorded on an 8-track, Catch a Fire marked the first time a reggae band had access to state-of-the-art equipment. The Wailers' first album for Island Records, Catch a Fire, was released worldwide in April 1973 with a unique Zippo lighter lift top, and it was followed that year by the album Burnin', which included the song I Shot the Sheriff. Singer Eric Clapton was given the album by his guitarist. Clapton was impressed and chose to record a cover version of I Shot the Sheriff, which reached #1 on Billboard Hot 100. This established the Wailers as a successful group and Bob Marley as a prominent artist. Number 6, choose wisdom over material wealth. Bob said, "Don't gain the world and lose your soul. Wisdom is better than silver or gold." This teaches the value of integrity, spiritual fulfillment, and knowledge over fleeting pursuit of money and possessions. The Wailers disbanded in 1974, with each of the 3 main members pursuing a solo career. During this period, Blackwell gifted his Kingston residence and company headquarters at 56 Hope Road to Marley. Housing Tough Gong Studios, the property became not only Marley's office, but also his home. Marley carried on under the band's name. He added his wife Rita Marley, Marcia Griffiths, and Judy Mowa as background vocalists. He released the album Natty Dread in 1974 and received positive reviews, with his first hit single outside of Jamaica, a live version of No Woman No Cry from the live album. This was followed by his breakthrough album in the United States, Rastaman Vibration, 1976, which reached the top 50 of the Billboard charts. Number 5, Live for Others. Bob said, "Live for yourself and you will live in vain. Live for others and you will live again." This promotes a life of selflessness, community service, and finding purpose in helping others. Jamaica was in turmoil because of the political violence that overcame the country. Political parties were at war like gangs in the street, and the people were the victims. Bob wanted to play a peace concert for the people. Politicians tried to use a concert as a political event to gain more voters. Bob, who did not endorse any party, was caught in the middle. 7 armed men attacked Marley's home on December 3rd, 1976, wounding him and others, including his wife Rita. The attack was thought to have been carried out by a faction seeking to disrupt the concert, which was seen as some way to bolster the ruling party before the election. Number 4, practice forgiveness. He taught the importance of letting go of pain and forgiving those who hurt you, as clinging to wounds only prevents forward movement. Resentment, he suggests, only chains the soul. Marley left Jamaica at the end of 1976, and after month-long recovery and writing, he spent 2 years in a self-imposed exile in London, England. On June 1977, he played with the Wailers at the Rainbow Theatre. While in England, Marley recorded the albums Exodus and Kaya. Exodus stayed on the British charts for over 56 consecutive weeks. Number 3, champion love and unity. A central theme in Bob's life and music was one love, one heart. He advocated for setting aside differences to embrace a collective spirit of harmony and global brotherhood, even during times of intense political division in Jamaica. In July 1977, Marley was diagnosed with a type of skin cancer under the nail of his right big toe. Marley had to see 2 doctors before biopsy was done, which confirmed he had a rare type of melanoma. Marley rejected his doctor's advice to have his toe amputated. Instead, the nail and the nail bed were removed. Marley continued touring. In 1978, Marley was asked by rival gang leaders to return to Jamaica and to perform at the One Love Peace concert, again in an effort to calm warring parties. He agreed, and near the end of his performance, Marley requested Michael Manley, leader of the then ruling People's National Party, and his political rival, Edward Seaga. They joined Marley on stage, and he made both of them shake hands, trying his best to bring peace to the island. Number 2, embrace positivity and hope. The simple, reassuring message of 3 little birds, don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is going to be all right, offers a vital lesson in maintaining optimism in the face of trouble. Although Marley was dealing with immense pain due to his foot and cancer diagnosis, he never let that stop him from touring or spreading his message to the world. While on tour in New York City, Bob collapsed while jogging in Central Park in September 1980. It revealed that the malignant melanoma in his right toe had spread to his brain. Despite doctors giving him little time to live, he insisted in playing one more concert in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 2 days later, which would be his last performance. Bob tried to fight it as much as he could. Ultimately, he passed away on May 11, 1981, at the age of 36 in Miami, Florida. Number 1, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. The most important form of freedom is internal. True liberation begins in the mind, by freeing oneself from limited beliefs, systematic oppression, and fear. Marley believed in the unity of African people worldwide. His beliefs were rooted in his Rasta faith and had anti-imperialistic and African themes. Marley was inspired by Marcus Garvey, who inspired Redemption Song, which drew influence from the 1937 speech given by Marcus Garvey in Nova Scotia. Marley held that independence of African countries from European domination was a victory for all those in the African diaspora. When he recorded Zimbabwe, Marley marked the liberation of the whole continent of Africa and evoked calls for unity between all Africans, both within and outside of Africa. Zimbabwe gained its independence and invited Marley to perform at its celebration. They couldn't pay him, so Marley agreed to play out of his love for Africa. He paid his own money to make sure his band and equipment made it to the show. Thousands of ecstatic fans and citizens who could not get into the already packed 60,000 capacity stadium broke down the fences and forced their way in. Police responded by firing tear gas into the crowd. Marley, initially oblivious to the full extent of the chaos, continued to perform and later described the incident as an unfortunate continuation of the oppression that was supposed to be ending. To make sure ordinary people could see him, he agreed to perform a free public concert the following night, which drew a massive crowd of over 100,000 fans. Bob Marley's legacy is that of a global icon who used his music as a powerful force for social justice, unity, and peace, transcending musical genres and cultural boundaries. He transformed reggae from a niche Jamaican sound into a worldwide phenomenon and became an international symbol of Rastafari and the fight against oppression. So tell me in the comments, what are the life lessons that you learned from Bob Marley? How did he inspire you? Thank you for watching Live Television, where we bring you exclusive videos on music, movies, and history. Please like and subscribe for more exclusive content.